Hello. I just wanted to jump on and do you a quick update video. It is Tuesday and my video has just gone out. Today, I think I've been suffering from maybe doing too much at the weekend. As today, I have developed a temperature. I have been sick. John does not have a stomach for sickness. He does not. It's not his fault. He just cannot do it. As soon as he hears anything like that, he's off. And he was in here with me, checking on me. And I asked him to grab me a bag out of the cupboard. And he did. And it wasn't fun for him to be around, bless him. So he had to come and wait outside. So I've not eaten anything. I've been trying to get water down my neck. I took one of those hydration tablets to try and help me out a little bit. Temperature seems to be okay, just borderline needing to phone the hospital at the minute, so I'm going to see how it goes. But I've been taking the painkillers as and when, so even with feeling all of this crappy stuff, I've been okay with the pain. I've just had to come back here a little earlier. It's 10 to 10? Cowboy time. And I've just had to come back over here because it's time to take more painkillers. So I've just taken some of the oxycodone and some ibuprofen, which I found if I do sometimes oxy with paracetamol and sometimes the oxy with ibuprofen, I get different benefits from it. So I did check I had to phone the nurse yesterday because this pain was ragging up again. And they said, have you taken the big painkillers? And I'm like, just when I go to bed, because I don't want them to make me feel groggy. So she says, well, do they make you feel groggy? And I'm like, She goes, well, if you only take them before you go to bed, how do you know how they make you feel? You might handle them fine. What are you on about? So I started taking the big guns painkillers yesterday, which has helped tremendously. But I can tell when they're wearing off now. So she said if things aren't better by Thursday, that I'm to give them another call. Apparently, the more I take these painkillers, the less I'm going to tense up down there, the better it's going to be. So I've not been doing myself any favours at all, so I'm silly Mandy. Especially after having such a lovely weekend. I got out a bit more than I thought I was going to, I think. It was lots of toing and froing within reasonable spitting distance of the bar, so I could go and see people, and then we sat in and watched the footy on the Sunday. So I figured if I'm just sat down, then that's fine, but you do forget how much talking and interacting with people actually really takes it out of you. So I think on the days I missed my nana naps, I suffered the most, and on the days I actually managed to go for a bit of a nap, I was better. So yeah, but today I've been hardly able to keep my eyes open. And I do believe it's been the painkillers. So John's been keeping a close eye on me, and he just said, if you feel the need to sleep, just go to sleep and rest up. We probably just really overdone it at the weekend, which I probably agree with. You know, it is what it is. And yeah, so I've done that. Like temperatures come down. I've not eaten anything. But it's just about doable now. So just going to keep an eye on everything and see how that goes. I don't know. I just feel rotten. And I feel rotten that John's having to do all of this toing and froing and fetching for me again when he feels rotten. And yeah, I don't know. So anyway, it was lovely seeing loads of people, and the video's gone out, and loads of people that were here and I got to see have commented. It's always nice when people tell you how good you look, because for a while now I've been thinking I just look like I've got this fat, tired face the whole time. And having people say that I look really well was a bit of a boost, I think, that I needed. But yeah, it's been a lovely weekend, even if I've probably making myself pay for it now. So yeah, I've just got to figure out. I've got work to do. My paid job. They're being really, really good. And again, I just tell them if I don't feel up to it, and if I do feel up to it, I work. But it's other things that running my own business that I've got to start worrying about a little bit now. So I've got to start pulling my finger out a little bit and just get a couple of little things sorted. So I'm hoping that a whole day of rest today will make me feel a bit better for tomorrow. And then tomorrow we'll find out how much better, and we'll go from there. Because I'm sick of whinging, and I'm sick of feeling poorly, and I'm sick of knowing that I'm supposed to listen to it and other people tell me to take it easy, but I don't want to, because to me taking it easy is just sitting outside and talking to your friends. But when that's too much, then, you know, it gets a bit bad for the old head. You know, I want to go and do all of that, and, you know, just picture me standing there, stamping my feet and having a tantrum, because that's pretty much what's going on all the time at the moment. So, yeah, anyway, I'm going to go to sleep, and I hope that I wake up tomorrow feeling much better. So, I'll catch you then. Well, hello. I've been feeling well and not well. As brilliant as all of that is. After the bad day, with the temperature and everything, I felt better the next day. Still not quite right, but still better than, the Monday was not a good day. And it's been difficult trying to get back to normal since. It's just feeling worse. And John keeps reminding me that everybody's telling me that the radiotherapy side effects are all piling up on each other now for the next 4 or 5 days until they should peak at the worst. And then after that, things should start getting a little easier. But it also turns out that I have a UTI. And all I can say is for ladies that have radiotherapy down there, so much going on in your pelvic region down there. So you've got, obviously, UTIs that can happen. And then you've got bowel issues that come across with radiotherapy anyway. You all know about the wind bubbles and the poop and stuff. And that's been horrendous for any little blips of pain. And I ain't taking massive painkillers just for the odd wind bubble, you know. I can tell what it means and what it is. So the Deflatin and the Windies seems to be helping a little bit with paracetamol. But also, there's still the coming down off the usual monthly cycle. I should get a little bit of bleeding. I've been told if I get too much, I've got to give the hospital a call. So there's that going on as well. So literally everything is ganging up on me for why my whole pelvic area and my back across my hips is absolutely killing me. So I phoned the local doctors, my doctors, and I've got a special number to phone there where I speak to their one of their specialist nurses, because as awful as I do hate it to be, I get slightly preferential treatment for appointments and things because I've just finished the cancer treatment. So anyway, I phoned that number and they said, can you get a urine sample down? So I did. And then I got a phone call back off my doctor who discussed that apparently I have a raging UTI, not just a regular one. So as with it is with everything else, it's just like, I'd like someone to turn around and go, oh yeah, there's just a little bit of something there, so let's just do this. It's never a little bit of something, it's all of everything. So we've got to pop back down for some antibiotics. I had to root through my phone to try and find the photo of the antibiotics that gave me that real bad reaction that had me in Castle Hill for like 2 days. Anyway, we had a good old chat about all of the things, and she's so lovely. I think out of all the doctors I've had in all the places, that this doctor is the nicest. She is amazing. So I'm happy with that. So we should just get there. I've got to go on a whole week's worth of antibiotics rather than just 3 days because of the radiotherapy, just to make sure that that's okay. So we should go get that later, and hopefully that will start easing things a little bit. There's lots of oohing and ahhing whilst piddling in here at the minute. And then, yeah, we'll just see how it is. I've got some work to do, but I can barely keep my eyes open. So I'm going to set an alarm for 30 minutes and go just plonk myself on my bed and then get up and try and do some accounting stuff. There is stuff with mega deadlines. I'm trying to work with it. It's my governing body. with my licensing and everything. So it's really important I have to do it, because otherwise I don't get to earn money, do I? So there's that. So that's me anyway. I'm going to go have a lie down and hope that a 30-minute nap will, or at least just closing my eyes for 30 minutes will make it so I can get some bits of work done before we go out and get these meds in a bit. Oh, well, good morning. I've got all sorts of kinky, flicky hair. I tell you, the one thing that I think I'm finding is, because obviously they said they were going to increase my menopause symptoms with all of the stuff I've had done, and night sweats or just hot flushes in general are high on that list, I think. I'm going to need to buy myself some more pyjamas. At least my pyjamas is saving me bedding. But yeah, it's horrendous with the sweats and stuff, but hopefully it'll calm down at some point, but we will soon see. So today is exciting. In front of me, I can show you. You ready? We've got a Daz. He's been pottering, waiting to go to Van Love Fest, which is this coming weekend. So we got to see him for a little bit, which has been absolutely lovely. I think we've had like 3 or 4 days with him. And we went out to the shops and got some food and things yesterday. So it's been absolutely lovely. But it is time for us to see if we can actually go anywhere. So we are almost ready to hand the Airbnb back. We've just got to go back in and do a final clean and double check that we've got not left anything in cupboards and things. And then we're going to hand the keys back for that. And then we're going to very slowly. So far, I have driven 40 minutes, I think, maximum. Felt like I could drive more. I didn't stop just because I'd had enough or reached a limit or anything like that. 45 minutes was just where we were going. So we've done that. So we're going to try and aim for an hour a day and see how we get. Going to visit my dad on the way down. But we're having a parcel sent there, so we've got to wait for that to turn up. Obviously, we don't have to wait. We can see him before and after and whatever. But looking through the calendar, of course, it's July already. How crazy is that? We've got day tickets for the, what do they call it? Park and fly and arrive. There's a certain thing you can do, and we've booked tickets on the Thursday, which means that we can park right on the runway or by the runway and watch all the planes arrive for the Royal International Air Tattoo. So I know last year I actually got to go to the air tattoo, which was so much fun. It really, really was. I'm not up to being around that many people, so this is good this year, but we thought we'd try something different. So we've got both the vans and we can literally spend the whole day parked right there to watch all the planes come and go. So having a camper van, of course, is amazing to do something like that. So we're hoping we get down there in time. The one thing we've both said, which is stupid not to really, is we're not pushing anything. If I need to stop, I need to stop. And that is it. So we've got the radios charged up so we can keep in touch. We are choosing easy roads. It's going to take us a tiny little bit longer because we're trying to stay off motorways just so there's more places, safer places to pull over. Obviously all the A roads will have laybys and what have you, just in case, just to get the feel of it. And then once we're done, we can get a bit of an idea of what's going on. So watch this space and see, and hopefully it might be in Cornwall in a week or a year, depending on how long it takes me driving. But yeah, it's exciting. Finally got to remember how to be a YouTuber and video things again. So before we get started on all of that, I'm going to say goodbye. So thank you so much for watching and for all the feedback and comments on my videos. I appreciate it more than anything. And I do love having a read of the comments, all of them, no matter when you post after the video goes out. They always get read. And I try to reply as many as I can. I'm a bit nervous about getting out and about, to be honest with you. It's the strangest thing. I'm sure I'll be fine. I've got the greatest support that I could ever possibly need. So we will just get going. So thank you once again, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video, hopefully, which might include some planes and some things. So I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.